Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is another Super Sunday at PowerTime. This is your hostess, Sharon Herbert, the Power RN, coming to you live from PowerInNursing Innovations. So welcome, welcome, welcome again. Another beautiful sunny day here in Maryland. So, as we always say, good day, and don't forget, sharing is caring. We're always here for you. So, we think about you all the time, and we're wondering what you're thinking about the future. What are you thinking about the future of nursing? As we have gone around and round, and it just seems that some of our challenges are still the same, just the same every day, the same short staffing, etc., etc., etc. And we want to ask you today a few questions, but let's just start with what's going on with you? We have surveyed a few nurses, and it really is, the answer is the same truth as ever. And we want to know how things are going with you. So as we know, the COVID pandemic is over. Now, remind people that COVID is not over. The pandemic is over. So, surely all is well? Yes? Oh, no? I'm seeing a no. A no? Well, are you still struggling in the workplace? Things aren't going the way you want? Are you looking at your future? Have you considered your future? Every day you wake up, it's another day. But is there just a cloak or a shield or a blindness over the next days for you? Do you not really understand that you will have more days? Do you really know that a change could be made for you? A change in what you have thought about a plan for your future. Maybe you thought of that well before COVID and you threw that plan out. But there's a change and there's a chance for a real plan, a new plan. What would give you happiness and smiles and a spirit? What would you give for a new work-life plan? Remember, work and life, a new plan. A good plan can save you. Did you know that that could happen? Did you know that that could be done? Uh-oh, you better get your pencil and paper and write a few notes. Take some time to think about your future. Really, the change starts with what you think and what you believe. So let's make a way to understand what could be a new setup for you. Everything isn't always written in stone, but remember, mindset matters, so you have to make a decision, to make a change, to create a new plan for your future. Maybe it's a plan for your work schedule. You've had some times where you've worked every Friday because everyone does. Why is that? Oh, what do you say? You don't know just because everybody does it. doesn't mean that is written in stone and that we have to do it. So what happens with vacation times and overtime? Are you able to work something out with your leaders or your colleagues to make a schedule that helps you with your plan for taking a new class or a certification? Or did you just think, oh, that's never going to work? Professional development is so important. And so if the real schedule is everyone works weekends, nights, and holidays, you've got to start asking the questions. You must take the steps to make a change, to make a new plan for you and your life. And do you think your colleagues may consider the same? Just remember, you all are advocates for each other. So make sure you don't just go with this one-man band and think it's only about you, or it can only work for you. Make sure that you engage the rest of your colleagues on your unit. You know that making a plan for one would probably be a big challenge for your unit. And remember, it's almost like making a cake. You know that you have to have all of the ingredients for making the cake. You can't come with one thing and think, oh, well, they're going to give it to me because I'm the only one that asked. That might be a challenge. But to make a plan, you need all of the ingredients, like a recipe, right? So if you're making a consideration for a new class that you think you would take, you wanted to be a nurse practitioner for oh so long, and you just never went after that because your schedule in your unit or your organization just wasn't going to work for that. Really? Once again, don't ever give up. Don't ever give up, because in your recipe, each ingredient is necessary. Each ingredient is necessary to make the cake, right? So each entry in your plan for your new work schedule is going to have to be considered as how it has impact on the unit schedule. Right away. And each entry can give you new insight or a new revelation into the things that you can now do. Not the same things you did all the time because you always did them all the time. So think about that thing, because how many of you out here have just wished when you had a puzzle that you would have all of the answers to the puzzle each and every time, and if you couldn't get that puzzle done quickly, you would just have a fit. You'd have a fit. But remember, making your plan and considering your plan for your future is just like that puzzle. If you don't get it right the first time, what happens? We'll just do it again. We'll just do it again. We will be considering all of the pieces to the puzzle as we make the plan. Mindset matters. Remember, your plan for your future is yours. But considering the definition of a plan, it might not just be you. So, just consider the plan is a framework, and you must do the work. I know the challenges I had when I decided to get my master's degree. There was a little huffing and a puffing in the organization, in the unit where I worked. And that was a challenge for my supervisor. But it didn't stop me. It didn't stop me. I got all of the pieces of the puzzle, put them all together, and I wound up finding that, oh, well, I can do my coursework online. I had all of the pieces. I read all of the instructions. I did all of the work. All of the work. And let me tell you, it was not easy. Because whoever said life was going to be easy? So we find all the ingredients that we need to create our plan. And each of us is a truly unique individual. So you might have some little hiccups that other folks may not have. But that doesn't mean that it won't work for you. Because mindset matters. If you have a plan, a positive plan to make a change, you've got to go for it. You've got to go for it. You can't give up. We know you. We know you. Nurses are problem solvers. And we know that you will do what you have to do because you have to do it. Once we make a decision, it is written in stone. A lot of times it's written in stone. And so we do the things that make us move in a positive direction. And at Power in Nursing Innovations, we have a few new programs that can help you along the way. The things that have been challenges for us, yes, they're still there, but we are still fighting. We are still fighting against those work-life stressors. One of them is that never-ending, continual scheduling problem. It's a scheduling problem. It's still a scheduling problem. It's still short staffing. But we don't give up. And so we look to find resources that can help us solve the problem. Oh, that is the nursing process as well. And as we go in that direction, we look for resources that we can share with our colleagues. If stressors are a big challenge for me, what about my colleagues? Yes, they're having those same challenges as we all work together. And if scheduling is a problem for you and you found a solution, share it with your colleagues. Because at Power in Nursing, we have created a nurse empowerment blueprint. And one of our programs is coping with stress. It's called stress dissolution. Right? What are you doing with that solution? And you're finding and identifying your stressors can be a real help. Actually gives you the opening. Once you identify your pain, you can solve your pain. And moving forward in that direction is a best help, rather than sitting and waiting for the magic wand to fix that. So let's do those things together, because it is so much easier to lift the weight if we have more help to lift the weight. Now, whoever thought of that? I'm sure that you don't think I came to that conclusion all by myself. It's what we do when we do things together. And as we say, don't fear and don't ever give up. Don't go along the journey alone, because what's happening in your place and space, whether it is the mandatory overtime or the stressors or the salary or the advocacy that you would like to employ and that your team won't let you, other folks are having the same challenges. So just know that if you get stuck in any of these places, whether it is the stressors, whether it is the I really, really, really want to get a promotion and I can't seem to make that work. I talk to my leaders and they don't think it's a good idea. Well, this I can tell you. I have helped several nurses who just said, I know what I'm doing, and they just won't choose me. They won't let me. Let's work together. And if you're stuck in such places, don't be there alone. Help is always available. You are not the first or only person who's had this challenge. So, if it is a special interest of yours, make a call. Choose to make a call. DM or email PowerInNursing.com at info@PowerInNursing.com. We will be there to answer your questions on what we can do to help you move your career forward. And if you just want to stay in that same old space and not make a difference, we can still talk. But we'll talk about change. And we'll talk about transformation. And there is no such word as can't. There is no such word as can't. Are you tired of getting that same old no? Because you've been doing this a long, long time. And you know how to excel at your practice. You know how to answer the questions from your team or from your patients. You know these things. So where we are now, where are we now? Where we are now shan't be the place where we will be stuck forever. Are you stuck in that healthcare system wheel? Oh, that is identified as one of your pains. And you probably have more than one. But it's time to get unstuck from that place and from that pain. To break free from these continued struggles that wear you out and wear you down. No one can or will make a change for you but you. You are the change that you want to see and that you have been seeking. Let's remember, as we say, sharing is caring and mindset matters. Let's go from pain to power. You will use those steps, those painful steps, as a platform to grow from pain to acknowledging that you need help, and to use your pain as the platform for your growth in leadership. You can take a class anytime, and you can find a leader, mentor, coach anywhere. Anywhere. You aren't the only one who's seeking to grow, and you're not the only one who can find a mentor or a coach. How many times have you tried to fix your problems? We do have a balance blueprint as well. Life balance. You struggle because of the schedule, because of the short staffing, the mandatory overtime, the unfailing ring of your phone on each and every day that you are off. Do you want to stay in the same place with the same issues? I bet not, because there is a better way to live happier. And PowerInNursing Innovations can help you identify those pain points and how to create a scenario. It's really a journey and a map for making the change that you want to see. Yes, we can do that because we work with you to get the work done, to create your map, erase that stress. And it is about coping, because we can't change everything. But change is sometimes a surprise. But transformation, and that's where we are landing. Transformation can be a change that we prepare for. So let's work with you to choose your future and change your life. Become that nurse practitioner that you've always wanted to be. Become that nurse staff member that gets her work done, gets all of her notes done, doesn't have to stay late, and gets to have dinner with her children, gets to see their homework or see their report card. The things that you can do once you have a new roadmap. Let's make this happen. Do you hear the clarion call? I hear the call that says, you have a way. And yes, it is done. Change is coming your way. Yes, yes, and yes. And we can help you change and grow. Growing your pain points on that stone to power. Go from pain to power. Change is coming, and we will grow together with you. Let's grow. Transformation 2024 is the future of nursing for you. We love you, and we are here to help you and your colleagues grow. The future of nursing is in your hands, and together we must be the change that we want to see. Be well, my friends. We will see you. DM us, and we will see you. DM straight to the Power RN. She'll get it so quickly. And you can always find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, X. I keep getting that. X. And even WhatsApp and TikTok. We are ready to grow. You don't want to miss another family event by having to deal with a challenging schedule. The holidays are coming, new grads are coming, and you are sitting crying because you are told that this is the way that the schedule is. Let's work together and make your dreams come true. We love you, and we will see you soon at Nurses Blueprint. See us on PowerInNursing.com and contact us. If you really are ready to be a leader, we do have a leadership incubator. Grow your leadership skills. You're halfway there already. Let's make that push. DNP is waiting for you. And a balanced blueprint. Learn how to sleep at night. Learn how to love yourself. And you know about self-care. We know mindset matters. And physical health is not the only thing that we'll review. We know that mental health, emotional, and spiritual health are so important as well. All of the parts and pieces must go together as we create your roadmap for your future in nursing. We will see you soon, and don't forget your opportunity for the Empower Nurses program is coming up quickly. As July ends, we will be rolling out the Empower Nurses program. Be empowered. I know that you can. I know that you can because I have been there myself. It is a change in your mind and how you feel about yourself. Remember your 3 E's, right? Education. Wow. Education, yes. Experience, yes. And expertise. You will be the leader that you want to see in your workplace and space. Thank you so much, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye now, and take care of yourselves because your life matters.